Check this bike out. This one was kind of a rare one. This was a one owner 1978 Honda CB754. All original. In black. Bike looks awesome. So check this thing out. This bike was last ridden in 1992. So that means this bike is sat for 33 years. So it might take a little bit of finessing to get this one to run. But really low miles. 11,142 miles. All original. Everything is stock on the bike. And everything is on here. So it's 100% complete. No dents in the gas tank. I don't think any rips in the seat. Original seat on there. And the pipes are immaculate for being a Honda. I mean, just a little rust here on the underside. They look really good. Same with those pipes. Looks like that one has a mouse nest in it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. And the best part about this bike, it was $500 with the title. So a steal of a deal. First thing we're gonna do is probably take off this windjammer that wrecks the whole look of the bike. But otherwise, it's a really nice bike. I have no idea if it has compression. Didn't even turn it over. The key, yeah, nothing lights up. Battery's dead. Haven't checked the gas tank, haven't done anything. I just picked it up for $500 the way it's sat. So we're gonna be going through everything today, and hopefully by the end of the video we'll have a running and driving 1978 Honda CB750. Really cool bike. So let's get this thing off the trailer, start looking at it, digging into it, see what we find. I think Vin wants to see the bike. Come on, bud. Let's go see the bike. Come on up here. Oh yeah. You gonna check it out? What do you think? It's a pretty good one, huh? That is a heavy bike, but look at that thing. Oh, Vinny's checking it out now. Giving it the old sniff test. Yeah, look at him. What do you think, bud? Even has the blinkers on there. Pretty nice looking bike. I think Vinny likes it a lot. Probably smells that mouse. Well, we got the big boy in the garage here. Let's start tearing into it. So we are going to start, just make sure all the cables are loose. The front brake was working. Now it stopped working. Key does turn in there. Choke does work. I think, kinda. See if the throttle works. Uh-oh. Throttle's pretty tight. Not a good sign. Take a look in the gas tank. Oh boy. Oh, that's actually really clean in there. Wow, that is immaculate in there. I did not think that was gonna be that clean. Wow. Okay, we're off to a good start there. That means we don't have to let the gas tank soak for days. Original toolkit, I'm guessing. From 1978. Yeah, it says Honda on it. Let's check that out. I always love finding the original tool kit. Let's see what these look like. That is stuffed in there. Look at that. I think that's the whole toolkit too. Doesn't look like anything's missing from there. That is pretty cool. You don't see that every day. Right. Let's see, battery looks like it's a little old. But it's still got the rubber strap on there. You know, usually all that stuff is taken off right away. So you can definitely tell it's been taken care of and really hardly driven, being a one-owner machine. All right, I believe the oil is underneath here. Look how nice those side covers are. None of the logos are wrecked or scratched off. Looks really nice. So far I'm liking it a lot. They're kind of always hard to get out. All right, that's where the oil is. Still got the sticker here. It says engine oil capacity 3.5 liters or 3.7 US quarts. Change oil and check filter at every 3,000 kilometers, 15 to 2,000 miles. Oh man, it's on there. It's got oil in it too. Look at that. That is some old smelling oil. Yeah, look, all the way up though. Well, at least there's oil in it. That's good. All right, here's the other side cover. Let's see if we can get that off. It's not easy. Ouch. All right. Take a peek in there. Looks like we've got the solenoid here. We've got the fuse box here. We'll take a look at that. All the wiring looks connected. Looks pretty good. Here's the fuse box. Got the old fuses in there. I think those look good. We've got the spares. All three spares are in there. Fuses look good. We're gonna quick test them. All right, continuity test here. We should hear a beep. Yep, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. All fuses check out. Just for fun, let's see what the battery voltage is at. See if the battery has any juice after sitting for 33 years. Let's see. See what we got for voltage here. 0.03. Yeah, that's completely drained. All right, let's get a jumper hooked up to it. Good negative. All right, see what happens here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This thing has electric start as well, so I guess we'll try her. Oh, starter even works. Awesome. The battery on the jumper pack is so low, but wow. So far everything's working. Blinkers. Look at that. All the blinkers are working. Wow. I cannot believe that. All right, horn. Horn doesn't work. Lights. We don't have a headlight. I go all the way. The headlight will be on. Doesn't look like it. So headlight, I think it's burnt out, possibly. So blinkers work, horn does not work, and headlight does not work. But everything else is working. All right, I forgot to check if the manual was in here. There's no way. That's so cool. Owner's manual from '78, still in there. Not wrecked. Wow. That is awesome. I never find an owner's manual under the seat. That's pretty cool. All right, we're over on the left side of the bike. I'm gonna try to get this gas line off without wrecking anything. There we go. All right, let's just see if any gas comes out. Petcock hasn't been turned in a long time. Oh, gas is pouring out. Petcock's even working. Wow. All right, we're gonna try to get the gas tank off, and we'll get a better look at the air filter, the spark plugs, all that good stuff. Look in here. Can't wait to be cleaning those 4 carbs. That's gonna be fun. Let's see, the throttle is stuck. I'm guessing the slides and the carbs are stuck pretty good. Coils are both there. That looks good. Yeah, everything looks complete. I thought that was a mouse that chewed through the wiring there, but nope. Just some dirt on there, so that's all looking good. All right, get that plug out first. Ooh, plugs are pretty sticky in there. No, but they've been taken out for a long time. Pouring some penetrating oil down there right away. Guessing these cylinders are extremely dry. Let's see what the plug looks like. Ooh. She's a little rough on the end of the spark plug there. All right, the plug is NGK D8EA plug. A little rusty on the end. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. All right, we've got a little Marvel Mystery Oil here going down. Just because this thing's been sitting for 33 years. Guessing everything's dry, so it's gonna like that. The boot is right here. So this one is the right coil. Might have to take off the windjammer. Oh, the plug is on there. I can't get that plug out. Man. Why is that so tight? All right, we're at the far left side now. This one's sticky too. Let's take a look. Ooh, the end is pretty carboned up. A little rough. Let that soak with a little marble mystery down there. That middle plug. Alright, we're having a hard time getting to the plugs with this windjammer on, so this thing's coming off. Let's just check the pockets, see if there's anything in here. Empty in there. Oh, that's cool for the headlight. Up and down. Anything in the side pocket over here? That one actually takes a key. Does the key work? I think it's this key. Yep. Alright, what's in here? An orange vest, looks like for hunting. Just in case, we can check the pockets. Make sure there's no money in there. You never know. We are gonna go ahead and take this thing off and probably just throw it away. All right, this thing was held on by a bunch of clamps. Should come right off now. Alright, that's off. It looks like we need to get the headlight on here and the horn. The horn originally mounts right there, I believe. So we can save the headlight and the horn from here and then discard the rest. Alright, now we have a little bit more room here. Okay. That one goes to the right, this one goes to the left. Okay, we can take that one out too. Alright, let's see if we can get down here with the wrench now. That's pretty tight fit in there. Maybe we'll have to use the wrench from the toolkit. Wrench from the toolkit. Does that fit down in there? Oh yeah. Let's see if that'll crank it out. And it's on there, it's so tight. Oh, cow. I think it budged it there. There we go. Holy cow, is that in there? I don't think I've ever had a spark plug that was that hard to get out before. These plugs look different than the other ones. Oh man, she's a tad rusty. Look at that. But same plug. Alright, we've got one more. This one back here. This one's tough to get at. Not want to come up. Alright, I think I finally got it to budge with this wrench here. Oh. Man, is that tight. Getting a little easier. Oh, finally. Alright, that one finally came out. That took forever. Pretty black at the tip there. Looks like the same type of plug. So all the plugs are finally out. Let's get a little penetrating oil down there. The last two cylinders in here. Get those coated. We don't want those spark plugs getting caught up again. It's stuck. Alright, let's get this key turned on. Moment of truth here, let's see if we have spark. Starting with the outside right plug. Turn this thing over. Bunch of oil spilled out. Oh yeah, I see spark. It's very faint. Let's turn off the lights. Oh yeah, very faint spark. Not the greatest. Let's see about the other one here. That one's got a lot better spark. Let's try swapping plugs, because it could just be the spark plug. That one's still got great spark. Let's check this one again. It's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's becoming pretty good spark. Alright, on to the other side here. Let's see if we've got spark on the inside left. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's spark. Kinda looks like these plugs are fouled out a little bit. Let's see if we've got spark on the outer left here. Alright, last one. I don't think that's hitting metal. spark on that one. Alright, that's kind of weird. There's spark on all of them except, of course, the last one we check. So let's just check the boot out. Maybe it's not making contact here. And I doubt that was. Cut that back just a little bit. Alright, that looks good now. Could be the spark plug too. We'll swap plugs. Maybe just a really bad plug in there. Alright, let's see if that does the trick here. See if we're getting anything now. Oh yeah. Look at that spark. Cool. I think we're gonna cut the wire back on all these because we just got really good spark after we did that. So twist this one off, cut that back. Twist that one back on. And cut these back. These boots are pretty loose on here too. Can't see any of the wire. Doesn't hurt to cut them back a little bit. More we'll cut back. This wire is actually exposed. We'll just cut that back just in case. That one's sticky. There we go. Alright. There are the points. See if those are clean. They've got a little gunk in there. Yeah, we're just gonna clean those off a little bit with our file. Considering this thing's been sitting for 33 years, the points are really not that bad. I was expecting far worse. Look at these. There is a layer of gunk on it, and that might be why we weren't getting great spark in all of them. They look really good, they're not pitted. That looks pretty good. Let's do this one. There's more gunk on this one than the other one. Spark is looking a lot better. Very consistent now. I cleaned out the plugs a little bit too. So those are all looking really good. So we have spark, really good spark on all cylinders now. So the points were just a little dirty and the plugs were pretty carboned up. All right, we're starting with the right side outside cylinder. So this is cylinder number 4. Let's see what we get. We're hoping for above 90. With 90 PSI, this thing should run. And we can't do throttle open because the throttle's not working. So Turn this down. Well, that's pretty good. We're at like 153. Wow. Starting off strong here. All right, way to come in from the other side. That was a better angle. All right. So this is cylinder number 3 we're on. Let's see what we get here. That one's a little bit lower at 130. So still not bad. It'll run with 130. Let's see if we can get to this one. What about the 2 left? All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Uh-oh. That one's gonna be low. Shoot. That one's at like 85. Not good. So we are going to add some oil to that one and see if that one shoots up. It could be a valve problem or a ring problem. If we add oil and it shoots up, it's most likely a ring problem. Past 100, we know it's the rings. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. We're at 90 now. So it went up a little bit. Not very much though. That could be a valve. That's just a little tight. As we run this thing, if we can get it running, these rings should free up a little bit more. All right, here we go. What are we gonna get for the last one? Yeah, so the 2 outside cylinders are really good. Sitting at like 150 on the 2 outside. So number 1 and number 4 are awesome. The 2 inside ones are a little bit lower at 130 and like 90 to 85. So they should technically all still run. Now for the worst part, the carbs. So this whole system has to come out. We're gonna try to take the air box off first, get that loosened up, and then we can pull these carbs out. Let's see, where else would that be connected? That might be it. There we go. Looks to be coming out. Slowly coming. There we go. That wasn't that bad. Oh. There was a mouse in there. Seeds, it looks like. Carbs aren't all packed full of stuff though. That's good. we might heat those up. These boot areas, kind of soften those up, and we're hoping these just pull right out without ripping the boots. But this thing's been sitting for 33 years, so I'm sure those boots are probably not in the greatest shape. All the way. I think it's coming. There we go. Alright, those came off. Then you've got the throttle cable up there we have to take off, and the choke mechanism. Alright, carburetors are out. And as you can see, all those slides are completely stuck. So hopefully those loosen up. Doesn't look like there's any corrosion in there. They don't look that bad. Alright, we got these labeled. Just gonna spray a little WD-40 in there. See if we can free up these slides here. Alright. Then we'll take a flathead screwdriver and try to pry underneath there. See if we can at least make one of these budge. Okay, that one's coming. Those two in the middle. Oh! Alright, the outer one came. Yeah, the WD-40 worked. Just this one now. That one's really on there. These three are open. Alright, one more. Oh, there we go. Popped free. Well, that's good. I was a little worried about that. Now all four are free. There we go. So, we can start tearing into this thing. We'll start with number one. Work our way to the other ones here. Let's see. Not horrible. I do have that gunk in there. Those are not bad at all. Look at that, that's pretty clean. Alright, I like that. That's stuck in there. Main jet is clogged completely. See me turns out. We're at 1, 2. We got our automatic punch here. See if it'll work today. Yep. There we go. Float looks good. Needle actually looks good. And our seat doesn't look bad in there either. So really overall, not horrible. We'll let the bowl sit in the ultrasonic cleaner with all the jets. The previous owner probably drained the carbs out before storing it. So like that. Alright, carb came out of the ultrasonic cleaner. You can see all the gunk down here is gone. That's just staining on the bowl. Then all the jets were cleaned out. Those are looking really good. We're just going to blow through the jets here quick. Make sure those are all clear. And we'll reassemble the number 1 carb here. Alright, carb number 2. Yeah, about the same as the first one. Here's the accelerator pump. Looks like that's working. We'll have to check out the diaphragm in there. Alright. I don't know if maybe we'll get these out. Okay, that came right out. That's good. Alright, needle looks good. Let's get the main jet out. I don't think this one's clogged. Nope, that one's open. Running a 110 main. Looks really good. So far this one's better than the last carb. Let's see about the fuel screw. We're 1, 2, 2 1/4. That looks good, nothing wrong with that. Alright, and that's basically it for that carb. We're going to quick see if we spray through here. Might have to blow through there. So this passageway leads out through here. You can see the accelerator pump squirts through that little nozzle. It might take a little bit of pressure to... Oh, it's spraying now. Yep, cool. Yep, they're all spraying. Cool. All the nozzles are clear and spraying. So that's good. Alright, we can actually look at the accelerator pump here. See what that looks like. Alright. Looks pretty good. Not a single issue with that. So we can let all this soak. Second carb cleaned out. All the jets look good. We can reinstall everything, move on to third. We're halfway done. We're flying through these carbs. This one's a little bit more stuck on there. About the same as the other one. Main jet on this one is clear. And that's 110. Screw is 1, 2 turns out on that one. Alright, last carb. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that one's really clean. That one's not bad at all. Main jet's clear. See what we're running for the main. 110 again. Looks perfect. Fuel screw. 1. Exactly 2. Turns out. Oh yeah. Yeah, that carb wasn't bad at all. Needle looked good. Float was good. Alright. So this one's going to be easy. We'll spray through it. Some brake clean. Alright. Carbs are officially done. So now we can reinstall them. Alright, check this out. Choke is working. Pull up. And throttle's working. Hopefully you guys can see down in there. So everything is working as it should. Hardest part's probably getting these carbs back on. So if we can soften these up, that should help a lot. There we go. Okay. Number 4 is not going. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the air box. When we first took this off, a bunch of crap fell out of here. Ooh. Yep, there's some stuff in there. Here's the air filter. We'll blow that out, but you can see all the crap in there. So obviously we don't want that going into the engine. Luckily the air filter was still in there. So we'll blow that out good. Alright, so gas tank was surprisingly pretty clean. We're just going to dump out all this old gas. See if anything comes out. Yeah, that's really yellow. Alright, before we add the gas tank back on, went ahead and added a little filter there. So that should prevent any of the stuff from the gas tank getting in the carbs. Alright, we've got a little bit of this dielectric connector grease we're going to put on the ends of the spark plug. Pretty stuck in there, so get those on the threads. Now we can install these back onto the bike. This one goes here. Alright, we've got gas in it, we've got oil in it. Just check one more time, just to make sure. Don't want to start it up dry. Yeah, that'll get pumped through the engine here. We have spark, we have compression, we have fuel. There's no reason this thing shouldn't fire up. The pipe has a little clog in it. It looks like right here, it looks like there's a mouse nest. So keep an eye on that. We might be able to blow that out of here. We'll see. Let's see what the heck happens. Probably turn the gas on. See if we're getting gas to carb. It's flowing. No leaking yet. Give it a couple twists here. There we go. That's nasty. You guys see what's coming out of that pipe? Gross. Well, she's sounding pretty good. No knocking in the engine. It's a good start. Let's see if we can get this thing to idle. Alright, I think that pipe's clear now. Holy cow, look at all that. Not quite clear. There's still a lot more in there. Sounds like we're running out of gas. Alright, does not want to idle here. Alright, so the goal is to get this to idle. The carbs are all getting gas. Seems to run a lot better with the choke. So that means that it's starving for fuel somewhere. It could also be that the spark plugs are fouled out a little bit. So we might go and grab some new spark plugs for it. That might help a lot. But let's just give it a couple more tries and see if it clears out. The pipes could be a little bit clogged as well. Alright, all pipes are hot. They're all running. So that's good. I think the number 3 cylinder right here, the one that had the clogged pipe, wasn't running completely. So now as that pipe's clearing up, that one's running better, and now it's idling good. And it's actually running off a choke. So yeah, the more we run it, the better it gets, seems like. So we'll continue to run it, and we'll eventually get that airbox back on after I know the carbs aren't leaking for sure, and that they're dialed in. All right, airbox is hooked back up. Let's see what it sounds like now. Sounds pretty good except for that one pipe right there. Not bad. So I'm guessing as we ride this thing more and more, it'll get better and better, clear out those pipes a little bit more. There's a lot of carbon built up in the pipes. But I mean, it's revving out completely. It fires right up, and that's pretty good. Oh boy. All right, we found a different battery. Let's see if this one will work. All right, battery's installed. Let's see if it has enough cranking amps to turn this thing over. Alright, so next problem, the front brake, pretty squishy. Finally budged. Guessing this whole thing needs a rebuild, but we'll see. Oh, powder in there. Try cracking that bleeder screw. Actually, it's already cracked. Oh, this whole thing's like coming off. Ooh, yeah, that's not looking too good in there. Let's try to get that off of there. That's not coming off either. Oh man. If you look at the other side, as you can see, it doesn't look great, does it? So, yeah, that's gonna need either a new caliper or a complete rebuild kit. That one's rough. Well, before it gets too dark here, let's go give this thing a test drive, see how it runs. Get this thing warmed up. replacing the headlight here. Alright, clutch isn't working. We're gonna let this thing really warm up. See if those clutch plates will break free. Well, first ride on this thing went pretty well. We still hear the popping out of that pipe that's kind of plugged up, and stuff is still flying out of there. We need to take this thing for a high-speed run to get that pipe cleared out. But otherwise, I mean, it's smooth. It's really nice. Didn't shut off at all, didn't stall at all. Has a ton of power. Sounds really good. Revs out all the way. The rear brake is working great. Obviously, the front brake is not working. Speedo works, tack works, all the lights are working. So not a bad bike for 500 bucks. I mean, that's pretty good. And like I said, this bike hasn't been ridden or started in 33 years. So I think we did pretty good on this one today. That was one day we took to get this bike running and driving, which wasn't horrible. We're gonna quick check the compression on cylinder number 2 right here. Last time we checked, it was like 85 PSI. All right, here we go. Throttle open. Let's see what we get. Yeah. So compression shot way up, 150. So we're good. All cylinders are now right in that range. So the rings were just a little stuck. So really all we need for this bike is a front end caliper rebuild or a brand new caliper. Get those brakes situated. The rear brakes work great. An oil change we have to do. A spark plug change. And obviously a very good cleaning. And the pipes need to be cleaned out for sure. They're all carboned up, and this one's still pretty plugged up. Right here, you can still see some crap in there. So pipes need to come off, get cleaned, and we should be good to go. But yeah, today was awesome. I mean, hearing this thing start up for the first time in 33 years, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. So hope you guys enjoyed picking this thing up for 500 bucks, going through it, diagnosing it, hearing it start up for the first time, and then taking it for the first ride. Obviously very satisfying after this bike sat 33 years. Hearing it start up for the first time. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for the next video, and until next time, we are out.